Hello Cancer, welcome to my channel, Sarah Angel Tarot. This is your reading. It will not resonate with all Cancer individuals, so please keep that in mind. Looking for a positive reading, but if not, we'll work through it. I always read the cards honestly, and I do try to come up with a solution because, you know, you can do that. You can change your path, and whether people believe it or not, that's their problem. I know you can change your path because I have done it. This is for Cancer, full Celtic cross. Let's see what we got here. I want to see what the incoming energy is. Divide this up. You're looking for your happily ever after with the Ten of Pentacles. Well, not really happily ever after. Happily financially ever after. It's the, you know, finally getting your stability. That's what you're wanting. Maybe you'll get it. I got to read the rest of the cards. It's losing strength. You feel like you're losing strength right now. Your energy is zapped. Maybe some of you have been sick. Maybe you're just not. Maybe you're overworked. Maybe you're working towards that Ten of Pentacles, getting your final, you know, stability in life, you know, setting up your nest egg. Maybe you're finally getting it, but you're exhausted. You mean, really, your strength is in reverse. What's crossing that? The Knight of Pentacles. It could be involved with a earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, or just something that's just moving so slowly that you're sluggish, you're just exhausted. The work that you're doing seems to be moving very slow. That's what you're thinking, that's what you're feeling. Your goal, Four of Swords. Taking a break. Maybe you all need a vacation. You going on vacation? You need to go? Vacation may be it, but we'll see. Foundation, getting over heartbreak and things that pierced your heart. You're getting over that with the Three of Swords in reverse. In the past, you were dealing with, I don't know, it could be you. King of Cups, that is a Cancer type element, you know, for some of you. I don't read just the one element for each symbolism, because I'm reading for the masses. So the King of Cups could be another Cancer, or you, or Pisces, or Scorpio. They're in the upright. In the past, it's like someone got their crown together. They're looking forward to the future. They're in the past. Of course you are. But you're looking forward to positive things in the future. And I'm going to clarify all these cards and sum it up some way. In the near future, you may be doing, you know, juggling a couple things. You may be dealing with more than one situation. It has to do with finances. That could be why you're also very tired. You're working towards your riches, your wealth. Advice from the universe is Eight of Swords. See things for how they are. With the Eight of Swords, in the upright or reverse, if the universe is telling you maybe to try to break free from whatever binds you think you have on you, because you're able to do so. Coming towards you, blessings, fruition, growth. Some of you, very few of you, may have a pregnancy coming in. But it's the Empress, she's in the upright. It's outside influences, but there is growth and beauty to be had. Hopes and fears, Ace of Swords. You're hoping things will go forward quickly and efficiently. New things without stopping you, without troubles. Ooh, Ace of Rods. I knew Cancer was getting some good things coming in. Ace of Rods, a passionate new beginning. Got a few aces here, so something new is coming in. Now, right now, you're tired. And things were kind of going slow and sluggish. And you were kind of working way too hard. Or you were working towards something that was way too hard. It doesn't necessarily have to be money or finance. It's just basically trying to get your stability back in life. The Strength card in reverse, Knight of Pentacles, crossing it. Why are you there for Cancer? These are good cards. King of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, a lot of earth element that's in reverse. Again, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. I'm really thinking that you were strapped. You were trying too hard. I'm feeling that. I'm feeling you're trying too hard, and it's taking too much energy out of you. Whatever you're doing, it's exhausting you. So one more card for the Strength, the Knight of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles. Why are you there for Cancer? Yeah, communications were way off, or are off. So you're tired. you're coming across maybe even not very well to other people because you are tired. Now, the Four of Swords in the upright, you're taking a break. Maybe you go on vacation. Four of Swords in the upright while you're there. Yeah, but you want to come out of sorrow and things that you thought were like not working out, disappointment. You're coming out of that, okay? You're starting to see the two full cups and the positives in your life, taking a break and enjoying some of those positive situations. Four of Swords in the upright, Five of Cups in reverse while you're there. Yeah, but you're still taking on some of a burden. You're still working or something, even though you should be taking a break. When you go take a break, you know, you may want to turn off that phone. Maybe that's what you need to do with the Eight of Wands. Turn off the messages so you can recuperate. But I don't see you doing that too much. Three of Swords in reverse as the foundation, coming out of heartbreak and sorrow and having your heart broken, you know, whatever it was. Three of Swords in reverse. Oops, something's come out. What is it? Yeah, Three of Pentacles. Yeah, you're coming out of heartbreak. You're more or less working with the situation, what's going on around you with the Three of Pentacles. Three of Swords in the reverse. Three of Pentacles in the upright. And you want that in the upright while you're there. And you want the Three of Swords in reverse. Queen of Swords. Could be dealing with maybe you're coming out of heartbreak with the Queen of Swords. This could be an air sign. It could be Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, or just someone with that energy. It doesn't have to be these signs. It could be someone who is intelligent, really good with languages a lot of times, often, not always. Gives good advice, sound. They come across kind of sharp sometimes, but it's just their way. It's just their way. Now, in the past, we had the King of Cups, and they're looking towards the future. They're looking for the positives. King of Cups in the upright while you're there in the past for Cancer. The High Priestess in reverse. You felt like your intuition was off in the past, but you're not going to look at that anymore. You're going to look at the future, like I said. King of Cups in the upright. The High Priestess in reverse while you're there. Putting things behind you. Yeah, you're putting negative situations, deceptions all behind you. You see how things are in the past now, and you're going forward, but you may be overworking at the same time. The near future does show that you'll be working a lot. You'll be taking on more than one thing. So, more than one situation. Two of Pentacles in the upright while you're there for Cancer. This is in reverse. Before you drop something, you weren't working on something, you may have dropped it, and now you're taking it on. I don't think you're going to want to drop it. You may hem-haul around back and forth because you're tired, but you're going to go ahead forward with it. The Two of Pentacles, you're going ahead with something. You did consider dropping it because of a burden, and you were thinking about a break. Two of Pentacles in the upright. Two of Pentacles in reverse while you're there in the near future. The Chariot. Now, I'm going to explain this to you. Near future, this is the main energy. These are the whys. Okay? You're taking on a Two of Pentacles, maybe before because something wasn't working out or you dropped something else that was too tired. Maybe you're going on with something else because I see a lot of new energy coming in. You're not going to go forward with the old. You're going with something totally new. Now, the universe, possible future outcome, or what the universe has to offer, is the Eight of Swords. Now, let me get some more cards for that before you start, thinking, what? The Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords in the upright while you're there for Cancer. Nine of Swords. Oh my goodness. Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords, both in the upright while you're there. Yeah. You need to come out of anxiety and feeling trapped. Accept this Page of Cups. Something is coming towards you. A page, a message of friendship, kindness, or gifts. So here you're feeling trapped, right? And you have anxiety. This entrapment is causing you anxiety. But why? Because you're wanting something to come in. And I believe it is coming in, and I'm showing you why. You're feeling trapped, anxiety. I see you exhausted, but something is coming in. And you're feeling like, You know, you don't want to bring this with you in the future. You want to leave this stuff behind and take the blindfold off and see the positives that are coming your way for sure. The Empress in the upright. Why you there as the outside environment? The Sun in reverse. She's there because you were unhappy. The universe is bringing you something. It's blessings because of unhappiness that you suffered with the Sun card in reverse. And it's not that you were totally miserable. You did have a few things coming in that were positive in your life, or you wouldn't be upright in the past. But she realizes, or you know, the universe realizes that things weren't always going your way, and you deserve a blessing. So the Empress in the upright, Sun card in reverse. Why you there? Yeah, there's going to be no. Yeah, she's bringing you blessings. You don't even have to work on this. It's like it's just falling into your lap, because that's the Seven of Wands in reverse. It's like you were getting defensive, you were unhappy, and then this Empress comes in and says, you know, you need a break. You need something to come to you that is positive for once, because Cancer was going through a lot of stuff. Ace of Swords as your hopes and fears. Why you there for Cancer? Why you there? You're fearing that you won't get that ultimate security we were talking about earlier with the Ten of Pentacles. Can I get another card? You're wanting this, but you're afraid it won't come. Ace of Swords in the upright. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Why you there? The Devil. Yeah, you're afraid you're stuck and chained. Now I know why the Eight of Swords is there. You're feeling stuck and chained, and you feel like you won't get out of it. Something's being offered to you, but it's like you're not believing it. It's like it's too good to be true. That's what you're thinking, but it's not. It's not. So you're going to have to come out of that anxiety and trap feeling and accept that page, okay? You got to accept the page. You don't have to. I mean, I shouldn't say you have to, but, you know, you should. Now you got the Ace of Rods. This is a passionate new beginning somewhere, and I'd love to hear about it some more. Let me back this up a little so you can see more. Bump. Hoping you can see this. The whole, you know, thing. Let's see. Ace of Rods. Why you there for Cancer? Great card. Passionate new beginning. Someone's handing you a passionate new beginning, and are you going to grab it? Ace of Rods, here we go. They're giving this to you like a gift. You may not accept it. You don't believe it's true. You think it's too good to be true. It's like some give and take here that's in reverse. You're thinking, why would somebody give this to me? I hope you don't do that. Ace of Rods in the upright. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Why are you there? Because you're afraid that it may not work out and you get a tower situation. You're trying to avoid a tower. I understand that. And you're going to be thinking about it. You're going to be thinking about it. Because this is Seven of Pentacles. You're thinking of the failure in the past. And the universe is bringing you in blessings. And you may sit there and thumb your nose at it. I hope not. You're going to think someone's going to want to offer you something. You're going to think it's too good to be true. Now, that's why these two cards are here. Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords. You got to come out of that trapped feeling and the anxiety, because it's all mental energy that is like trapping you. You're trapping you. Something's trying to give you an offer. You got two aces here. You got two aces here. Ace of Rods. But you may think it's too good to be true. Why would this person give this to me? What are they wanting from me? With the Six of Pentacles. This is give and take in reverse. You may not take it. They may be offering, but you may not take it for some reason because you don't trust it. You're trying to avoid a tower situation again, but you really don't have to. I know you feel like taking a break for a while because you are exhausted, and you are. But you got something good coming. You got the Empress promising you blessings because happiness wasn't there. Now, I'm not saying you should just jump into anything. Go ahead and investigate. At least investigate something before you totally turn it down, okay? That is your reading. Think about it some more, okay? Because it is a contract with the Hierophant in the upright. But I'm afraid you're just going to walk away from it. So please don't, okay? Investigate first. I'm not telling you to accept just from anybody, because I know it's a crazy world and a very dangerous world. But if something's being offered to you, please investigate it. Don't let it, the past scare you off, okay? That is your reading, okay? I'm going to let this go. Bye. And I'll be giving you another reading soon, okay? Bye.